Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we're going to be doing the second palette of the Pop-Tart, the brown sugar and cinnamon. I have thoughts, but I don't know if they're good. But let's get started. Well, I won't say that. I don't know if they're good because, here's the palette. Again, it's shaped just like the other one. It's cute. Is it like the best packaging I've ever seen for food? Of course not. Again, hello, glam light. But is it cute? Yes. I meant to say in the previous one there is a scent with both of them. I meant to say that, and I didn't in the last one, but there is a scent. And it's a nice scent. It's not very strong, so that's a good thing. But this is the palette. This is a basic palette, you all. Basic. Okay? Here's the eye look that we're going to create today. Let's get started. The first shade we're going to go into is Big Toaster Energy, which is this one right here. Now, I will say again, the mattes are really good. They really truly are. They're good mattes. I had no issue. They blend it well, you know, all that good stuff. There's absolutely nothing wrong with any of the mattes in these palettes. My thing is you're not bringing anything really new to the table. Now, do I think the color story matches the theming? Yeah, I do. That I don't have an issue with, really. This one I think matches much better than the strawberry one because I feel like there should be white. Because if I remember a strawberry Pop-Tart, it has the white icing with, I thought, colored sprinkles on it, is what I thought. I could be wrong, but that's what I recall. Now, is the color story okay? Yeah, it's still fine as far as that goes. And really, with Too Faced, it's always going to come down to their metallics. Until they reformulate their metallic shades, I just don't feel like the palettes are that great. They're not that worth it. Now, if you're just looking, here's the thing. If you're just looking for a basic palette, like if you're just a consumer and you walk into a Sephora and you want a mid-range type of palette, neutral, and you want it to be cute, this is it. Okay, yes, it's cute. It's in an Ulta. You see it. You eat Pop-Tarts. Everybody probably has tried them at least once. You're remembering childhood, nostalgia, all that. I see somebody gravitating to this one. However, I also can see them gravitating to strawberry because most people like strawberry Pop-Tarts, you know what I mean? But if you're looking at color story, you're going to get more use out of this color story, most likely, than the strawberry one. But they're both, as far as the formulas, they're the same. The mattes are good, you know, as far as that goes. It's always going to come down to the metallics, y'all. We're going to go into Spread the Love, this one right here, and run it along the lower lash line. I use the Benefit today roller lash, what is it? The Eye Bright pencil for my waterline. But for a basic palette, come on, they're a dime a dozen. We're going to go in Dust the Crust, the darkest shade in here. And I'd say it goes pretty dark. I mean, I could have definitely got it darker, but you know, for what it is, it's dark enough for sure. But the point of it is the metallics. It's always one, man. I can't. It's like I repeat myself because I can't stress it enough that. Come on now, Tarte has reformulated. Why? You know, it's not that it doesn't look good either. Because just like yesterday's look, I think it looked okay. I did. But I mean, there was no ooh, ah, you moment with that palette. Now this one, there's a little bit. This lid's pretty shiny. It is. But if you get up on it, you can see it doesn't lay on the eye very nicely for my aging eyes. Now, would a teenager, and I guess that's where they are. I feel like glam light, as crazy as this sounds, okay, because I still think both are kind of in a way childish, but let's just go with this for a second. I feel like glam light, right, their formula, their packaging, all that, the whole 9 yards, is like the high-end version of collabing with a food brand or something like that, than Too Faced. I feel like Too Faced is aimed for teenagers and stuff, where Glam Light is like 25 and above. You know what I mean? Or what I'm trying to say? Like, it's the way I'm starting to think about it and how I feel like when I'm using their formulas and their palettes and how excited I get. Like, did I think this was cute? Yeah, I purchased it, so I obviously thought it was cute. But at the same time, I knew in my heart of heart, I knew that it wasn't going to be the best. I just knew. Now, I still have the Cosmic, what's it called? Crush to review. And again, I don't touch these palettes until I go to film, so keep that in mind. But I feel like, even with that palette, I feel like the formula with the metallics might be a little bit better. Because it is pricier, but you do get more shades. Are you paying for the shades or are you going to pay for the formula? Let's just say I'm hoping that the bigger palette has better formula for the metallics. At least as to say, I hope they lay better on the lid, which I think they do. I'm trying to remember, like, the Born This Way and those palettes, if it laid well on the lid or not for aging eyes, but I'm not for sure. But of course, teenagers, they don't have to worry about that because they got baby skin. They got beautiful skin. Alright, now let's go into Brown Sugar and Cinnamon, which is this one right here. And we're going to place it all over the lid. I didn't get any fallout or anything like that. And I actually was hoping that from looking at this palette, I thought maybe the metallics would be a little bit different in this one than the strawberry one. But they're not. And I will say, if you just lay it on like this, one layer, right? So you can see the difference in my lids, right? This one's much more shinier than this one. However, laying it on with just one coat, I guess you could say, or one layer, and moving it around and stuff, it does look a little bit better on the lid than piling it on, because when you start to really pile it on, you start to see the cracks in it. Now, maybe if you spray it, or if you apply it with the finger, it may lay better on the eye, but I still feel like if you sprayed it and laid it, it's going to crack. You know what I mean? Like when you start to move your eye. It might lay better for a moment, but throughout the day it'll still crack. Okay, so here I am here, and it does look like I have it all over now, the shimmer where I want it. But you can see, like I said, the intensity isn't there unless you build it up, in which case then you start to see the lines in your eye. And unfortunately, I want the intensity. So we're going to see lines in my eye. Okay. I still feel like that one is more intense somehow. There we go. All right. That looks about even. All right. Now we're going to take the shade Bite Me. Good name. This one right here. And I'm going to pick it up. Okay. And we're going to put it right in the inner corner only. To me, this is just something that somebody's going to pick up in an Ulta. A kid or a teenager, you know, going through the store, something like that. I mean, we're going to take that dark shade again, the Dust Crust. And I'm going to line my lower lash line and top lash line. And I really, out of the two, I don't know which one to recommend. Because if you think they're cute, it's like, well, okay, you're going for it for the fact that it's Pop-Tarts, so what's your favorite Pop-Tart? It's going to be the strawberry one, right? Which is cool, and you will wear it, but I just don't see it being something you think you're going to wear a lot, you know what I mean? So then I'm like, well, being realistic on what you're going to wear, you probably should go for the brown cinnamon one. But then you don't have that attachment really to it because you like the strawberry more, you know? So I'm not really sure what to tell you there, you know? In that way. And I did get a little bit of fallout with the shade brown sugar and cinnamon that I used. That one there that I put on my lid, I did get a little bit of fallout with that, so do be careful. It does brush right away. Yeah. Okay, so I think I got both eyes the same now. So for the mascara, where did I put it? Oh, Lordy B. Did I drop it? Y'all, I don't know where I put the mascara. I used the The Too Faced one, obviously. But I don't know where I put it now. Generally, I just set it down, but something fell a minute ago, and I don't know what it was. And I'll bet you anything that it was that mascara that fell, because I don't see it sitting here now. Well, what am I going to do with that information? How am I going to do my other eye? Yeah, I didn't put it back over there. So, what to do? What to do? How did I lose that? Alright, well, while I continue to look for that, I'm going to keep talking so my eyes can sort of shift back and forth on, like, what did I do with that mascara type of thing, you know? Because it's not in my drawers either. And I didn't get up and do anything, so where in the goodness did I put it? Well, for face, I used this again. And I went in with the pink sand for my blush and the satin sheets for highlighter. And for the bronzer, I thought the Tropic Like It's Hot would work, but it's more like a red brown, which kind of looked like a blush to me. So I ended up just going back in with the Sunny Honey. So I think that would be the bronzer, and then these three would be blushes on me, and then the two highlighters do work. However, neither one are my favorite highlighters. So, because one's more gold and one's more pinky. And I like more of a champagne, to be honest. But that's preference. But I do think that the formula inside of that is good. And I do really like the blush and the bronzer. So there's pros and cons to that particular palette. If you're interested in it, I do think it's still available too. Alright, well, oh, I think I found it. It was the thing that fell. I knew I'd find it eventually. I had it. Haha. I used the brown. Of course I used the brown. You knew I was going to use the brown on something. Alright, so let's put this on the lashes. And I still like this for mascara. I don't like the black, but I do like the brown. And if you were going for a easy look, I mean, this palette would give that to you if you just want something easy to mess with. It's just, in the scheme of things nowadays, so many makeup brands, so many different formulas, that, you know, if people do have money to spend, I wouldn't recommend it. That's for sure, to spend it on this. But I would say I can see where they would market this well in an Ulta. When, you know, teenagers and stuff are going through it. However, if Ulta ever decides to do Glam Light, then Too Faced may have to step it up. But then I think of like ColourPop, like this Color Story could be duped. Really, you could almost buy like the Bare Necessity palette for the price that you pay for this. Yes, this is $27. Bare Necessities is 30 something. But if you use 10% discount code that some people have, I mean, you know, it's going to be right around the same price point, a couple of dollars more, but you're going to get more shades and a better metallic formula. Just saying. Now, of course, the packaging isn't going to be Pop-Tart, but the packaging is still cute with the Bare Necessity. It's still travel friendly. It is a bigger palette, but that gives you more options. So, but it's completely up to you on what you want to spend your money on. I will personally say it's kind of sad to say it. I don't regret buying these, but I'm not going to go back into these. So well, I might go back into this one actually. If it's handy, if it's just sitting there, I might go back into this one, but that would be the only reason. But yeah, I mean, again, the look is pretty. It really is. But if you really get up close and look at it, like, it's not. From a distance, it's not bad. And up close, it's not the worst, but there's just so much better. Whether you want to go cheaper or you want to go more expensive, there's better out there. So I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. Unless you're in love with Pop-Tart, I wouldn't, because it's not even like, I mean, the packaging is somewhat cute, but we're not talking about, like, it's not glam light, you know what I mean? And that's what I kind of compare any kind of food theme things to, is glam light, because that is what they just shine at. I mean, they would have this looking like a real Pop-Tart, for real, not just this looking like a Pop-Tart, like the whole palette. Like, I could just see them doing it, you know what I mean? But that's all I have for you today. I hope this video helped in some way. I hope that you got something from it. I mean, either one, you're going to get a pretty look. I won't take that away. But it's not the best formula. And there's so much more. My thing is, buy ColourPop, buy their strawberry palette. You're going to get that look. Or you can go to Glamlight, buy strawberry shortcake. Or even maybe that Hershey pink one. I mean, formula. Okay, metallics are amazing. The Bare Necessities would be this one. They've got another one too. It's just Going Coconuts. What else? I mean, there's just so many, and you know that. The Natasha Denona. I mean, you can buy that for $27, I think, now. And you're going to get 5 shades instead of 8, but the mattes are better. The metallics are better. If you bought the nude, what is that? Nude one, I think. I can't even think anymore. I really can't. But you know what I mean. So, it's just really up to you. I'd save my money. I really would. And I hate to say it, because I keep waiting for Too Faced to surprise me, because, I mean, I keep buying from them, so it's like I really want them to succeed. I want them to change. I mean, I'm just waiting on the win, because Tarte did it, so it's not like it's out of question for Too Faced to do it. I'll do the Cosmic Crush tomorrow. I do look at this one and think, maybe. Fingers crossed for me, y'all. I hope it's good. I'd hate to say I just spent $100. Is it 120? That's about it. Yeah, over 100 on 3 eyeshadow palettes, and I'm not impressed with any of them. But I mean, sometimes that does happen. It does. But I'm hoping. Here's to hoping. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday, although you will get one on Sunday since this is a new palette, because I don't want anybody to waste their money. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care and stay safe. Bye.